So hello everyone, this is Aether Nightmare and welcome back to .hack Infection, possibly the last section before moving on to the next disc. So let's check our mail, it's probably friendship stuff. Pyros, are you someone who makes games? I won't answer any questions about my personal life, it's much cooler if it's a mystery. I'll take that as a yes. Okay, apparently I can't respond to that, so it's the final one there. But let's log into the world and do some final boss prep. Because I'm pretty sure that's where we are. I'll check the board one last time. Yeah, just basic stuff. Okay. Ooh, this is nerve-wracking. Oh right, I was in Makanu. Gotta go back to the Theta server. Whoop. Let's do some prep. I already know who I'm going to bring, and I have also made some upgrades since the last time, and I will show those off very shortly. So let's add Black Rose. We have to invite her. We don't get a choice.
Okay, here I come.
And I'm personally going to add Mistral. You could use other characters. It's totally up to you, aside from Black Rose, who you want to bring. Elk you could make very similar to Mistral, it's just that I have Mistral on better gear, and she seems to be more reliable overall for her ability to show up.
Alrighty, I'm coming.
But even my side characters have a lot more gear because I went grinding. So, since gear drops in this game are random, your gear may look different than mine, and that is okay. However, I do recommend not having anything below level 23. And if you can, try and get some gear in its 30s, because what we are about to do is an absolute mess of a doozy, because they kinda didn't scale it to the rest of the game. The boss that we're going to be facing is level 99, and in this game you really are going to cap around somewhere at like level 30, just based off of the areas we have access to. I recommend going into level 30 areas for better gear, and also seeing if you can trade with various NPCs, or level up items using the springs. Now I did do that, but at the same time I still wasn't able to fully get a gear set that I'm 100% comfortable with, and we're just going to have to live with that. I have done this before with lower level gear, so here's hoping it goes okay. So as you can see, everybody is level 35 from grinding, and the equipment I have is thus: Master Blades for Kite, though I do have a few others that I can swap to with different spell abilities. But for now, this one has critical hit, and it's a level 13 weapon. You're probably going to want to go for weapons between the range of like 10 and 15. Nothing below that, good lord. Lightning Cap, level 32. Also grants me the ability to cure Sleep, Curse, and Confusion. Holy Tree Mail, level 27. Wish I could get something higher, but I couldn't. Forest Gloves, 27. Ranger Boots, 27. Next up, we have Black Rose. I have her on the Sunfang one, which is a level 14 weapon. There's also like a Demon Blade, which is, I think, level 15. But I'm using this one based off of the abilities it grants. Forest Helm, Spirit Armor, Hands of Wood, and Flare Guard. This is the one I grinded the longest for, and I couldn't get anything higher than level 23, so it's what we got. Raising your accuracy is going to be very, very important for this too, but finding stuff that actually raised said stats at this point in the game is extremely difficult. So, and for Mistral, we have the Starstorm Wand. You could get the Joker's Wand from drops, but it has a extreme drop in evasiveness, particularly physical evasiveness, so I stuck with the Starstorm Wand, and I got it from trading. The Thunder Torque, Thunder Cloak, Storm Bracer, and Oak Brace, Oak Inkling. Now one of these lets me revive characters. I forget what it's on. Yeah, here we go. The Thunder Torque in particular is very, very good because it has Remain on it, which is a resurrect spell. So, ironically though, normally I bring Mistral along as the healer for these dungeons, and she will for the majority of the dungeon itself, seeing as it's probably going to be loaded with mimics. However, Mistral is actually going to be a glass cannon in the upcoming fight, because while physical attack is decent, magic attack also does just like a crap load of damage, and we want to have that before going in. Now I'm going to give her a few things. I'm going to give her at least 10 antidotes.
I'm not sure what it is.
And I'm going to give her at least 10 restoratives. Black Rose can heal without them. And some resurrects. Even though she has the spell, it's a good idea to just keep some on you anyways. And now it's time to go to the elf. I'll give Black Rose hers when we actually go in. We need to go to the elf and recover a few things, as well as buy some stuff from the store, which is a first. Okay, let's get more. No shame. Make sure you have a ton of health drinks and a ton of mage souls. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be having Mistral and Black Rose attack, while I am actually going to be the team healer for this fight. Since it's much easier to heal with items than expect them to carry you. Now, the hardest part of this, as you can see, is we only have so many slots for carrying items. And that means I can only bring so many scrolls, so I'm probably going to have to stick to a element. I do, however, want some wizard's blood, at least 5 of those. I don't know about defense because I'm going to be just healing and stuff constantly. Black Rose can give physical defense through a spell, and I might get some hermit's blood, since any damage I'm going to be doing via spell scrolls, because I do not want to get anywhere near this boss because it can potentially one-hit KO me. Not really worried too much. We have physical defense, and I don't know if it's worth bringing Warrior's Blood. The only problem with this strategy is that Kite's attributes down here are not great. I have decent physical accuracy, but my magic accuracy is crap, which means I am going to absolutely burn through these scrolls. So I am going to start with fire. Take whatever you have the most of. Both because I can boost fire naturally without items. And I have a lot of it. So pick the element you have the most of. Don't worry too much about, like, Death Hangman and stuff. The boss that we're going to be facing has infinite SP, so these aren't really going to do anything against it, I don't think. This does a lot of damage. I don't know if it'll hit. They're good spells. But if you only have, like, one of something, I don't know if it's worth bringing. Okay, 30 in ice. Okay, ice seems to be our next biggest one. I did spend a lot of time in ice dungeons, so we'll bring some of this. We have some pure waters too. Okay, 39 out of 40. It means we can also deposit some of the drinks and stuff we won't be using. So like cooked bile, for example, I can put that in storage. Thunder element, wood element. We need fire, we need water, earth. He doesn't have a weakness element, so don't worry about it. We probably won't need earth. We could bring some wood spells. So store, no, not talk. Not talk, store. We could put the sports drinks away. Those are for electric, earth. These make for great trading, by the way. There's some avatars that run around, and if you trade, I think it's 25 of these element vials to them, they can give you a permanent increase in those element buffs. I got a couple of them. Let's get Gale Breath. Green Gale. Do I want Wood Spray or do I want some summon spells? I feel like those would kick a little bit more butt. Might as well use them. Why the heck not? Alright. Prep is done, I think. Aside from giving some stuff to Black Rose, which we can't do until we enter the dungeon. Ooh, that's right, I was gonna do Grunties! I almost forgot! They're all over the place. We haven't even really talked to them yet.
The name's Sal the Stray Grunty, don't you know? The air in this town be pure and clean. Wouldn't you say? You heard of Iron Grunty, ain't you? It's alright if you don't. Go ahead and forget it. Are you raising youngins in the stable out yonder?
Gonna be.
Them's be mine, don't you know? You better raise them good.
Yes, Grunties are sentient, by the way.
Are you raising youngins in... Them's be...
But yeah, there's a couple. Around here, we do get points for talking to them.
My name's Johnny, the Stray Grunty. I'll die if I stop. Stop talking to me.
And they're all weird.
Have you ever heard of Rocker Grunty? He was the fastest of our tribe. If you run into him, tell him I said hi. Have you ever heard of Rock? He was the...
Okay.
If you run in...
It's fine, actually check for some of these now. They're giving you little hints at what you can possibly do with your Grunty. Mine, I'm just gonna guess with it, because you can start over later. Let's head over to the stables.
Daddy, I'm hungry. I want to eat something really bitter. They grow deep in a really dark labyrinth.
Okay, I'm pretty sure these are golden eggs. I did look up a little bit of a guide, and it's not too specific with it, but... if I mess this one up, it's fine.
I want to eat something crispy and sweet. They grow deep in that green forest.
Spiny apple. Or piney apple, excuse me.
I want to eat something noisy.
They're all noisy.
They grow by a pointy tower.
Sounds like maybe cordyceps. Seeing as the ice levels have towers, I want to eat piney apples. Okay, that makes it easier. Actually, I will talk first.
I want to eat piney apples. They grow deep in the green forests.
See, these are your better hints. Thing is, I don't have a whole lot of piney apples. Want to eat mushrooms.
I want to eat mushrooms. They grow in the shadow of mushroom boulders.
I still want to talk to it to learn the hints. Sneaky cactus.
I want to eat sneaky cactus. They grow near some ribs that were once an ocean.
Once an ocean or once we're in an ocean? Oop.
They grow near pointed towers.
Okay. The Mandragoras were the pointed towers, so I messed that one up, actually. Because they aren't really pointed. They're windmills, they aren't pointed.
I want to eat bloody eggs. They grow in the stomach of a very scary monster.
Pineapple again. You can tell which dungeons I visit most often by my lack of ingredient.
I want to eat twilight onions. They grow near a very old, strange weapon.
Ooh, yeah, like I don't have very many twilight onions. Golden eggs.
I want to eat golden eggs. Just a few grow inside of an important story.
Yeah, he's alluding more to the anime lore, since we don't get to see much of the world's lore within the actual game itself. Golden eggs.
I want to eat gold. Just a
Okay, so it's the same thing. Same voice. At this point, he should mostly want golden eggs. If he is on the correct path of an evolution. So I have a pretty good idea. It's going to be one of two different responses. There's something going on. It's evolving.
Clang! Oh, Master, thank you so much. Thanks to you, I'm fully grown. Clang!
There we go. We get Iron Grunty. Basically Metal Greymon of the Grunty world.
To repay all your loving care, please accept this. Clang! Use that in the field to call me. Clang! I must repay my debt to you. Clang!
You now have the Grunty flute. It is added to the key item, so we now have a mount. This is my boy. My big metal boy.
Master, how may I serve you? Clang! Master, I've missed you. Clang! Shall we trade? Clang! Someday, I want to run about the field with you again. Clang! Someday...
And you can also trade various things with the type of Grunty that you get. Hey, I get aromatic grass! Cannot be used, smells good, sell it for money or trade. I'll keep that in mind in the future, that I have aromatic grass. Remember, certain teammates were looking for that stuff. But we now have a mount, so if we're at least outside a dungeon, we can call our Grunty mount. Make traversing a little faster. Mostly if you're just looking for ingredients to make more Grunties. There's really not a whole lot of other purpose in the single player for it. Not a whole lot of purpose for it in Fragment either, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's go to keywords. Also worth noting too, I think I've forgotten to point this out every single time, but in the actual game itself for lore, you don't choose keywords from a list. You type in any place you want to go, any 3 words, and it generates a level based off of that. And so that's why people get particular about certain areas. It's sort of like those 3 keywords in a whole sea of a dictionary belong to you. So you just know in 2024, Big Dick Energy would be a constant battleground. So let us go to word list. Chosen Hopeless Nothingness. Level 28. Don't be fooled. It's a doozy. And we need a lot to get in here. We need the P core, 1A, 4 Bs, and at least 1 C. Remember, small enemies, medium enemies, big enemies for ABC. Great. Where's
The bracelet. It's shining.
That's what I was trying to say. It's all corrupted. Can I give you your stuff now? Okay, I need you to carry some of these.
Yeah, I'll take it. Thanks.
And
Yeah?
also some of these.
Huh? What item is this?
Quit complaining, it's gonna save our lives. Anyway, let's go into key items. We should be able to grunty flute it. And there we go. Completely ruined the atmosphere. But this also prevents us from being ambushed out here. Get there just a little quicker. They're giving us some items to get us prepped, and it's all big stuff in here. Honestly, I didn't even want the better weapons for the damage. I need them for the accuracy. Okay, don't really need anything in there. Probably won't be able to pick it up anyways. Should I buff? I can buff a little bit. I'll save the elemental stuff for later. There we go, physical defense up. See how fast it can still take me out. Oop. No, 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 no. Give it up. Give it up. I don't want it. Get it away from me. Honestly, probably shouldn't even be opening these. Inventory is full as is. Oh yeah, and Mistral summons now, technically. I constantly see her summon stuff just slightly out of view, and I always think it's a monster that somehow snuck behind me. Alright, we are just gonna go straight there. Don't even worry about anything else. It ain't worth it. The other big thing is, as you can see, our SP depletes extremely fast. Install the mage souls. The one downside of super strong spells is that it takes all your MP. Oh, see, these auto discard, but the other ones ask you. Okay, that looks like a... Yep, gotta take out this first. Lest it revive. But yeah, RIP everybody's SP. Mage souls are a necessity. The downside is sometimes you just have to sit here and wait for it to replenish a little bit. Running dungeons took a while as a result. could potentially switch. Oh, it's already starting. Alright, first aid for now. Do you like menus? Because you're gonna be seeing a lot of menus. Unironically, this whole boss fight is just gonna be menus. Like, constant menus. Where is the mage soul? Oh, no. That was an accident. Oh, it's everybody. Everybody's fine. Maybe better to just, yep, let her die. They only have so much stuff. Okay. And sometimes it's easier to just revive people than go through your health potions. That's not pretty. Stop giving me these, I hate these. Yeah, that's why I bring Mistral. Did you see that? If I have her super buffed, she can sometimes do like 2,000 damage in a shot. Meanwhile, I'm doing my pissy little 20 to 50 per hit. And sometimes I can get more decent damage if I use a skill, but at the same time they cost so much SP, and as a twin blade I really don't have a lot of that to go around. Ah, fuck. Everybody in first aid. So they don't use a super on it because it'll just revive and then we'll get stuck in an endless loop. What that is. I'm just gonna give it up for now because we don't need it. We're gonna be getting better stuff in the next disc anyway. Whatever I get from here ain't worth worrying about. This way. Not again. Hope this doesn't happen too much. I don't want my bracelet going out of control. Especially not during the final fight. Nope, don't need that. I already have a better one. Also, I don't want to know what that little enemy is supposed to be. We're just gonna say he's a totem pole with wings and not think about it. Skills. And since there's multiple crabs, we have multiple layers of crap. it is entirely possible to have the entire team get paralyzed. Okay, these are weak to fire. I can take them out relatively quickly, it's just that they paralyze teammates constantly. Which is why getting multiples of anything on the field right now is like a death sentence. Ugh, I forget the final boss dungeon's actually long. Oops. Oh, fun fact about playing in Fragment as well. Normally I go in here and I pause for all of this. There is no pause. You have the ability to put things on a quick selector, similar to playing Kingdom Hearts, but there is no pause when you open a menu in Fragment. You're just gotta go with it. Not required to open this one. Already have Iron Anklet. I'll still make the skeletons because they occasionally give me healing potions. I need every single one I can get. Especially since I don't have a lot of good healing potions yet. All the shopkeeper sells is the over-the-counter stuff. The good potions have to come from dungeons. I gave you items to heal me. Please use them! Mistral, one fireball will do it. Or just make me do it. When in doubt, make the twin blade do everything. Because the AI in this game's kind of bad. Uh oh, here we go. This is probably it. Final warning! Alright, for the love of God, heal. Kind of afraid of my buffs wearing out, but... Let's also put Apkorma on Mistral. Maybe even Apkorma on myself. First aid. Strengthen again, let's get the fire boost. She maybe doesn't have it anymore. She doesn't. Alright. That was on her old equipment then. I'll use a burning oil. Yeehaw! Now I have Korma on myself. Hey there, Snoopy Pants, we're doing a final boss. As soon as I go through the Dark Souls door. Alright, these are on timers, so here we go.
However, it's too late.
Wait! There's something I have to ask you. No!
Notice it didn't completely destroy her, it just broke her apart. So, we have our new mission. Put her back together. I have to question too if this is why it's called the Wave for magic, because when you actually delve into the world it looks like this. Phase 1, Terror of Death, Skaith. That is also one of the words I refused to translate earlier on in her message. Skaith is chasing me, is what she said originally. And Skaith is the Scottish word for shadow. Alright, everybody use skills. And let me get the heck out of dodge. I am healer this time around, so I gotta stay back here. So let's give everybody health drinks. So most of this fight is going to be menus because this boss is a doozy. Let's give... I'm gonna give myself magical accuracy. Do I have enough for Mistral? I don't know. Mistral probably doesn't need it. I need it. Because she has good natural magical accuracy. I do not. And go into all those scrolls. We started with fire, so let's do some fire tempests. Keep an eye on everybody. Worth noting his cross was also censored in the English release. It used to be a Celtic cross, but they changed it in America. Alright, here comes Judgment. This is a super move. It takes off about 35% of your health. So you want to, at all times, keep at least 35% of your HP, because this hits the whole field. Alright, Mage Soul on Mistral. Give Mage Soul to Black Rose, so I am just the pantry right now. I am the spell pantry. So I hope you like the inside of a menu, because that's what most of this boss is. Okay, that ground smash is not good for me. Sucker hurts. Yep, Mistral is getting low. Mage. Soul. Mistral. Here it comes again. It's based off of a loop timer, so if you spend too long in this fight, it's just gonna mess you up. I could organize my own inventory, though. This fight feels very turn-based as a result. Oh no, he's data draining. Thankfully, with the power of the bracelet, this won't kill us. However... it gives every status ailment in the game! Hence why I stocked up on so many things. Restorative. Honestly, if you don't have a lot of those, it's best to just let the character die and revive. How am I on? Let's go into books or scrolls, whatever. Let's actually do some slightly bigger ones. It's not doing as much as I wanted to. Black Rose, you are trying my patience, dear. Okay, she still has... We all still have our buffs up. Keep up your buffs. Say goodbye to your HP. Souls again. Like I said, I hope you like the inside of my inventory because that's the majority of this fight. Oh, no, no, no. Get away from me. Get away from me. I don't want to be in the vicinity of his earthquake because that can take me out in one shot. Still not close. I gotta be close enough, but also far away enough. It's a juggle. Skaith, the boss fight that breaks everything you know about the game because you have to start playing entirely differently. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon says hi. Mage Souls. Because we're technically not even doing damage to him yet. We have to do enough damage to get him to generate his ability to be Protect Broken. And then, and only then, does he actually have HP that we can dwindle down. Oop, there he goes. There it is, that big green sphere. You gotta get rid of that. Otherwise he is literally invincible, so here we go. Recognize those crystals from the beginning of the game? Virus Core F. It's almost like there's gonna be more discs to this game or something. Okay, he's still very, very dangerous, though. He can no longer data drain, but he is still very dangerous. Do not get too close. Alright, who needs stuff? Anybody need an increase on their buffs? Nope, we're still good. Okay, Better Gear makes a difference in this fight. It really, really does. Now we can start using the fun stuff. Sissies. The big spells. Hard part is he starts zipping around the arena now. Yeah, I don't want to be there. Black Rose can take that hit. I cannot take that hit. She's a tank. I am not. I gotta stay in the back. We basically have a tank, a black mage. What would a Twin Blade equivalent be? Not necessarily Ninja. Because Ninja's a healer. I guess Summoner. Summoner as a healer. We have a Warrior, a Black Mage, and a Summoner. I'll go in for a final boss. I'm not meant to be healer, but I'm doing it anyways. Because at this point in the game, you can't get Mistral to heal for more than 150 HP at a time, and you can't survive off that in this fight. Because it's too unbalanced. You just have to unload with items he's moving. Damn it. Do I still have magic accuracy? Yeah, I do. Game's just being pissy. Almost. He's healing, but we did it. There you go. And that's how you take out a level 99 boss at level 35. Lots and lots and lots of item hoarding. An AI program that melts, almost like something is very wrong with this place. That didn't take as much time as I thought it would either. I'm used to doing this at much lower levels with worse gear. Yeah, sure, just stare at it. I'm sure that's the best course of action. And suddenly it's gone. Yeah, Dot Heckler is very weird. Very fun, but very weird. Look up. Yeah, by killing Skaith, we inadvertently created something much worse. What happens when virtual reality is alive and you start tearing it apart? Thank you for logging me out, Helba.
Kubia.
I love how I survived through, like, basically magic. I know it's technically code, but it might as well be magic. And she's just powerful enough of a hacker that she can write code on the fly to combat whatever it throws at her.
We had come so far, but we knew so little. And now, the true battle was about to begin.
There we go, Disc 1 complete. Disc 1 of 4. It's going to be showing a credits, but it's not actually the credits. Because we have 3 more discs to go. This is also one of the first multimedia projects, yeah. Seeing as it's a single-player game, an MMO, a manga series, and an anime series. Also, apparently now there's trading cards. It was also always much bigger in Japan than it was in the West. So being a Dot Hack fan in the West means I have to scrape through crumbs and fan translations. There you go. Yeah, Dot Hack was Infection was my first introduction to Dot Hack way, way, way back then. I originally did complete this game a couple times on my channel. First on my original channel, which is dead, and then again without commentary. I did attempt to do commentary on my last playthrough. It didn't go well just because circumstances of the times. But it was fun to actually replay this and have decent video and audio quality. Feels like a more legit LP. All of your stuff will carry over into the next game too, onto the next disc, so all that grinding we did wasn't for nothing. We get to start out with our characters with the exact same gear that we have, as well as the same levels. Which is more than I can say of Fragment. In Fragment, if you log out wrong, it deletes all of your inventory. So, yeah. When the anti-cheat is worse than any boss in the game. Thankfully, you don't have to worry about that in the single player. A couple people are starting to bring back the Fragment version of the game as well. They're turning it into an MMO fan project, so you can actually go online with the PS2 version of it right now. There exist servers that you can use to play the game. So if anything, by drawing more attention to this game, it gets more people interested in it, and maybe, just a very, very, very small maybe, we might be able to see more from this franchise in the future. Who knows? Yeah, I do hope they remake these games. I would settle with a port, just as I would with any other game, but these games, the IMOQ series of games, Infection, Mutation, Outbreak, Quarantine, they're a little rough in 2024 compared to GU. If any of these games interest people whatsoever watching them on my channel, though, I highly recommend you check out GU. It's on pretty much everything, and it's so much prettier. It's basically a sequel to these games, but you don't have to know stuff about these games to enjoy the GU series. And it constantly goes on sale for like $5, despite the fact that it has technically 4 games in there. There we go, you can see it's actually me. Username and character name, proving I actually did it. Yeah, they do need the remake, they really do, they're kind of chunky. I love them, but they are aging. You now have the data flag for Dot Hack Infection. Save? Yes. Let's put it in the unused one just in case. Data saved, because we're not entirely done. Notice that it's yellow. That is the file that you can now transfer over. However, there's still something I wish to do. Apparently my widescreen hack is funky after the credits. What is it doing? It's not supposed to look like that. Very of the time, both good and bad, it is. Why is my widescreen patch doing a funk? Hang on. There we go. When you run game fixes yourself, sometimes they get a little funk. Anyway, news! There's new news! Bigfoot investigation. Sure, let's just go with killing a digital god right into Bigfoot, why not? A massive Bigfoot investigation began in a suburb of Redding in Oregon State today. There have been many sightings of Bigfoot recently, and city officials hoped it would revive tourism in the area. It's almost like that's the entire thing it's about. Although they have been unable to capture the creature, really, the BBQ party featuring local mountain recipes was a great success. City officials are pleased with the result. Because even in a world with mass technology, we sometimes still like to believe in cryptids. Success in cultivation of apples. Sonia Ring Research Institute said today that they have succeeded in cultivating a new type of apple with increased nutritional content. The taste and texture of the prototype are both good, but nothing like an apple. Some tasters have commented that it's very bland and dry. That's actually a real thing that they were doing at the time that this game came out as well. Also, Red Delicious. Or anything but delicious. I do not like Red Delicious. Mail! Roy from Bandai. Clear game data. Congratulations on clearing .hack infection. You now have the data flag for .hack infection. Basically, it's telling you you can transfer it over even if it breaks the fourth wall to do so. The game data saved in the condition, in yellow, can be imported into the next volume. Data without the data flag will not be imported, so please be careful. You may continue with your adventure in the current data. The main story will not proceed. Technically it will, though. There's still one more boss. Items and experience obtained after clearing can be imported to the next volume, so you can strengthen your character before you continue the story. I'm already pretty much max level, but thank you. Have you seen the mystical giant in the heavens of the Delta areas? According to rumors, the aerial fleet transporting the giant thousands of years ago was in an accident and now wanders with the giant forever. Hideous someone's giant. Use the keyword to solve the mystery of the cursed fleet wandering the heavens. P.S. I forgot to tell you, but I added a virus core T in your items. Who the hell? Because apparently it counts as a corrupted core, and now even Bandai themselves are like, yeah, we couldn't patch it, and I know we tried to assassinate your character, but like, please fix our own shit for us. Thanks. Thanks, corporate. Black Rose. Stuff. Things are all happening at once. I'm counting on you, partner.
Do you cook? Guys these days need to be able to cook if you want to be popular with the girls.
These must be the ending ones to their chains because I can't reply to them. You have not seen well these days. You could put plum dressing on a baked banana and eat it. He's confused, but he's got the spirit. To be fair, plum dressing is very sweet, but that to me is too much sugar. I think we'll get along very well. I think these are just the game's way of saying, like, hey, you raised decent friendship with these characters in the game. There's also more tag.
Oh no, they're all defeated, Gob. Am I the only one left, Gob? Yeek, scary Gob. I'll be at detestable Golden Gate, Gob. Come alone, Gob.
Okay, so we'll do tag first. And then we'll go for the dungeon. And then the game will be 100% complete. And we can move on to the next disc. Okay, I gotta come alone for the Gob. Word list. It's in Delta. They're both in Delta. Some of this stuff can only be done on the infection disc. Do I need items? Should I get items now? Say goodbye to your money. We already have speed charms. And scrolls. Go. 5th round of Goblin Tag. Probably have to chuck something to get it, but oh well.
I'm scared.
I'm sorry, friend. Defeat the Golden Goblin running in the field. Oh, I thought it wasn't very fast at first. It keeps coming up close to me. I'm a little afraid with it being a mage type, though. I don't know if I can use spell scrolls on it. It might be its way of anti-cheat, like I said. Oh, damn it. I swear this controller is brand new and it's still already having problems that the old ones started to have. Yes! Get the camera to cooperate, please. You don't have an element. Do I have magic accuracy? Should have gotten some for physical accuracy. I'll try, just in case. Really? This game. The jank be real. Honestly, you can keep everything else the same, just fix this. Oh, technically I can hit it, but its magic defense is so high. Where'd it go? Ah! I'm opening it every time I think it's gonna turn. This thing, seriously? Come here. Okay, let's get another mage soul. One thing I like to do is grind for 99 items. I used to do that kind of stuff, but I just have so many things on the backlog now. Oh no, no, you do. It casted regen! A little devil! I can't see. My camera keeps freaking out in the trees. Oh, damn it. I didn't restore my IMP. Get it back here! Yeah, my Final Fantasy X file on my PS2 is obscene, if that memory card even still works. But doing that anymore is not really feasible for me with the size of my backlog. No, why? Why did they make it painful? I'm catching up to him. I'm just being defeated by the scuff. Basically, I open the menu whenever he takes a turn. Too bad I don't have anything that can take that off. My pain is immeasurable. No, damn it, that's the wrong menu. This game, I swear to God. this rate, my speed charm's gonna wear off. Where'd he go? I'm catching him, he's just... My dude, I am this close to gating out, grabbing a physical accuracy item, and coming back in. Oh, please. We both saw that. Everybody saw that. Come on. This isn't funny anymore. Ugh, I saw it go down to 1 HP and I was just like, you better not.
Not bad. You're pretty good. Hey, wanna become a goblin? Being a goblin ain't all that bad. Okay, you don't want to. Oh well. By the way, if you equip all of the Goblin series items, something good will happen.
You now have the Imp's pin. It's added to the key items. Maybe I couldn't unlock the goblin armor until I got the pin. Looks like a cider badge, popular among goblins. Alright, we can gate out. And she said that in such a manner that it makes me nervous. Okay, I'll save it for this one. Okay, they're both. Okay, goblin. How many even are there? One, two, three, four. I need 4 open slots to even attempt to try it on. I'll put the green Gale stuff away for the bit. I don't immediately need it. Alright, let's try it. Goblin cap. Goblin mail. Goblin gloves. Goblin boots. We can now summon Goblin. I see, so it's a summon spell. That's what happens. However, our stats probably leave something to be desired. No? They don't? Combined, they're better? The most everything else I have equipped? What? Like, my evasion went down. No, they're not. You get to summon Goblin, and that's something, I guess. Alright, let's store them for whatever reason. Because hoarding. I forgot what they did initially, so I wanted to try them on. But they're just, a summon spell. A unique summon spell. Not really worth it, but 100%, yay. Alright, let's call the peeps.
Okay.
Alright, do I need anything? I don't think I need anything. I think I'm probably good. Let's go to Hideous Someone's Giant. Area written in an email from Roy at Bandai. Unlock the mystery behind the aerial fleet. So in some of the dungeons, I did point it out once that there is this humanoid structure floating up in the sky. And now we're gonna go visit it. Hopefully. Hopefully I have the course. I checked for Skaith, I didn't check for this. Oh, it only takes the T-core. Okay. Here we go! Welcome to the special dungeon. We are currently out on one of the wings. You can see the other transport vessel out there, but yeah, this whole thing is one big prison. And you can only get here by defeating Skaith. Basically, yeah, this is like an imprisoned god. Do the usual. We're going. It's gonna make me go the whole trip. Okay, those aren't as bad as the other ones. They don't revive, I don't think. Mistral. Girl, really? Don't you just love when NPCs cast the spell that they know won't do any damage? I know you can see the monster resistances like I can. The idea of someone losing a giant is funny. I mean, technically he's a prisoner. Sir, we have lost the prisoner. Where is he? Orbit. Well, I guess if you can't get down, does it really matter if we can't get up? We can do first aid for Mistral. It's fine. So we need to sit for a sec. Get her MP back up. Or SP, excuse me. But yeah, to be mummified and stuck up in orbit as a prison sentence, while also simultaneously being an immortal god. Yeah, that's something. What did you do to piss off your mortals, and also how did they even accomplish that? So what era were you in? The Silicon era? No, we were in the Iron Age. Man, they must have really hated you. Okay, there it is. We could go off to the left, but the main boss is right ahead of us. So get a burning oil. And for myself, some wizard's blood. Only one circle, but as you can see, it's a little different in here. Some of it is still squishy guts, but there's also machinery. There we go. Parasite Dragon. Special boss of Dot Hack Infection. $9,999 HP of BS. I don't think I have to data drain this one, at least. But still, oof. Would anyone like to app Korma? Would anyone like to not be confused and turn on their teammates? Try that again, thank you. Oh, it has a... Oh, no. Oh, this has magic tolerance. I forgot about that. My spells, they don't do dick. I don't think I poisoned it. I don't think I can poison it. Oh, no. I shouldn't have brought Mistral at all. Alright, you're on healing duty. Actually, I should have Black Rose. Actually, I will designate it as skills, and then designate Mistral specifically as first aid. Alright, wait for that. I think I need to constantly be in the back, too. I should not have brought Mistral. I should have brought Gardenia. Oh well. Things you learn in post. Nope, don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm not interesting. Yeah, the only good thing about Mistral in this fight is that she stays back there. Out of range of some of the other bullshit. Too bad you can't also give your characters an actual tank stance. You just have to continually rotate and hope for the best. I'm in the wrong. Still hits me on the side. Nope. Now it's after me. She just technically isn't awake yet. Ah, spin me right round. Thankfully, I think it's programmed to target whoever hit it last, so it's mostly gonna go for Black Rose, I would hope. Thank you, Mistral. Confusion. Going to be a fun day in here. Where's it? Restorative. Having 2 items that both start with R in the menu is confusing. No, 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 no! I'm not dead! When you have server lag despite not having a server. Oh, dot hack jank. Where's my burning oil? Great, I have no SP. I didn't even hit it to be targeted, man. What the hell? Maybe it's because she is confused. Am I even gonna survive? Surprisingly, yes. Wood, thunder. Yeah, sure, whatever. Just pick one. Ow. We're about halfway. Does that count for anything? Is there any point buffing myself if I'm just gonna die in 5 seconds? I would like Black Rose to actually use skills too, but the amount of menus I have to go through to get her to do it is like not worth it. By the time I do, she's just dead, or I'm dead. Because the moment it does the double bite, I'm just dead. Technically not alive yet. Gotta give it a second. I'm gonna eat it in like 5 seconds. Pictures taken moments before disaster. Sometimes you just look at it and there's nothing you can do. I survived the first half. I'm not surviving the second half. Quit targeting me! Oh, just one hit KO, huh? Oh no, it is! It is! Shit! It didn't seem like it was a corrupted enemy, but apparently it is! that, or maybe I just weaken it. I don't know. Don't need the experience. How old and long One Piece is? I know it probably started in like the 90s, didn't it? No, it's just a baby. Die. Okay, so there's no extra benefit to data draining it.
This monster turned the airship into a living creature.
Yeah, but it wasn't actually super duper corrupted in the way that we think it was. That's actually just regular game lore, Kite. I know that you're like super duper traumatized from all the other stuff going on, but this was just normal game lore. The game by itself is very morbid. But there we go. All done. It only had 1,000 HP left, so I could have beaten it the normal way too. It would have been more impressive, but close enough. There we go. We are, I think, 100% done with that hack infection. Oh, we did it. The author of My Hero Academia submitted fan art when he was a kid. Went on to write and finish Mutation, which is 430 chapters in around 10 years, but One Piece is still going at 1,123. I know it's super duper long. That's part of the reason I'm so intimidated to start it. Like, you guys have an easier time with it because you've been reading it for over a decade. I have to start from scratch. There we go. Let's log out, see if there's anything else, but if not, this is it. Which is kind of what Dot Hack feels like sometimes, but I promise you can jump in at GU and be okay. And still have a good time. Alright, that is it. We have finished Dot Hack Infection. 100%. I am sitting on the controller. And we are complete, and I don't have to do anything else here, and I can get started on Mutation probably starting next week or later in my own time. I just wanted to definitely for sure stream this part in case anything went wrong, especially since they're working on the power in my area, and I didn't want to have to do that twice. Again. So with that, this is what I'm going to call it for now. Actually, I might technically be back and start streaming something else since I still have plenty of time, but for now, for Dot Hack, this is where I'm going to leave it off. So like and subscribe if you want to see more Dot Hack games in the future, because there are many, including some that weren't even released in the West, but I've managed to get a hold of. And I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye!